You are listening to the Lose Weight for the Last Time podcast with Laura Conley. Hey, babes, what's up? I have a very special guest today. I am so excited to introduce you to. Her name is Chellie Carlson, and she is a transformational wardrobe stylist. And she's going to talk to us all about style and fashion and dressing your hot little bod. Chellie, give us your intro. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to talk to you, like selfishly, but I also know all the young moms want to hear all your tips and tricks too.
This is going to be so fun. I'm so excited. So I'm a transformational wardrobe stylist. My job is to take your wardrobe from fine to fucking magnetic. And that is what I do. Every woman deserves to feel magnetic in their wardrobe. Most of us are not.
Yeah. Okay. So let's dive in. Why not? Like, why do we just feel like blah? Like, why do we just feel fine?
Fine. It's easy to blend in with every other mom or woman, wherever you're living. We all, going back to ancient times, we want to blend in to be safe and part of our society. So when you do step out and wear something that is different from the crowd, you will be judged. You have potential for judgment, and none of us want to be judged. So what do? We just stay safe and keep wearing those Lululemon leggings and the black sweatshirts.
Yep.
And we're fine. And we continue every day just fine until you get to a point where you are ready, you deserve more, and you're ready to invest time and money into yourself.
Okay, so sell us on that a little bit, because if we're over here and we're just fine and we feel safe, it's like, why should we want to feel fucking magnetic? Like, why should we want to upgrade our wardrobes?
Because just like you choose your thoughts every morning, you have a choice, and what you choose to put on your body affects every single thing you do the rest of your day. So picture when you have that good hair day, you can have that feeling by choosing that favorite outfit. And every day you're going to start noticing you make better food choices. You feel more confident in your body. Your partner looks at you differently. That new client you just attract because you're so magnetic and you feel so confident in your wardrobe. It affects every part of your day subconsciously. Ultimately, your wardrobe, when you meet someone, you're teaching them how to ultimately treat you. And it all comes down to what you believe you're worth.
Yeah, I think that's so well said. It's like I'm always talking about like our mornings are our whole lives, right? Because it set the tone. And so many of us are waking up, throwing on the like stretched out Lululemons and like, maybe
back on the hamster wheel.
Exactly. And I think it really feeds into the rest of the day too. It's like, I know for my clients, they wake up, they probably feel a little bit of a little hangover because they ate too much ice cream last night and they told themselves they wouldn't eat the ice cream. Then they walk into their closet and they're like, nothing fits in here. I'll just throw on these sweatpants or these Lulus. And they go downstairs, inevitably they're like picking at their kids' French toast, or they're a little like snappy with their kids because they don't feel their best. They go into work or into their day, whether they're working from home or not. And it just is like this gray cloud that follows them down throughout the whole entire day.
And it just takes the shift of knowing and saying to yourself, like, I deserve more. We all have a choice. And it isn't about spending a lot of money to make a subtle shift.
Yeah.
You could do it with the pieces you own right now. You don't need, it's not outside of your closet. You probably have things that if you pair them together correctly and actually steam them, put time and energy every day into getting dressed with intention for how you want to feel the rest of the day, it doesn't cost anything. It's just doing the work. It's building a muscle. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you're going to start seeing, you're going to walk into work and people say, what's the occasion today?
And like, I want what she's having.
I just got dressed because I'm alive today and I deserve this, right?
Yeah.
And so it isn't, so many women are just overwhelmed of where to begin. Just begin with, you have a favorite outfit. Let's take that favorite outfit and wear it in different ways. You can break it up. Or I'd rather you wear the same outfit twice a week
Yeah.
and feel really good and have fewer pieces that you love and wear them over and over again rather than, keeping all of these pieces that don't feel good in your closet. It's all about
Yeah.
editing and letting go of what doesn't work so then you can wear what does work for you,
100%.
body.
Yeah. So on this podcast and in the Yummy Mummy, I always talk about the cycle of our thoughts create our feelings, create our actions. And so I love getting dressed because it gives you access to better feeling thoughts. Like it's just easier to think positively about yourself when you are getting dressed and you like what you're wearing.
Like
It's just easier to find. Like, can you think thoughts like, I'm amazing, I'm capable, like, I'm deserving, I'm worthy in Lululemons and a
yes.
sweatshirt? Sure, you totally can. But it's going to be way easier for you to believe that when you are getting dressed and you genuinely feel good inside your skin. And then you're going to feel confident. And then what are you going to do when you feel confident? You're going to ask for the raise. You're going to, whatever that
Make the better
translates.
food choice. Yep.
Yes, 100%. And that's, oh, I'm always talking about that with my clients. Like,
So powerful.
yeah, it's how can we get ourselves to think better and feel better so that our whole lives, right? Because everything we do or don't do is because of a feeling we're feeling. And if we're feeling good, again, we're going to make good choices. And it goes back to, I mean, it is you kind of touched on it, but it really is related to food choices because
Yes.
you're feeling good in your skin and in your clothes. You're naturally, again, subconsciously, you're going to make better choices because that woman deserves to be like nourished and fueled with like a good, clean energy versus like
Exactly. If you're
you're a
wearing
trash
that
can.
loose sweatpants and
Yeah.
you're just
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of my clients after working with me, an unexpected, benefit is they lose weight.
Yes.
My last fall, I had two clients this next season lose over 12 pounds apiece because they felt better in their bodies. We had to
Yeah.
size down in their bottoms. So a lot of my clients keep every season losing weight
Yeah.
because they just feel so confident
Yeah,
in their
because it's a
body.
vicious cycle. If like
It's
it's a vicious cycle or it's a great self-fulfilling
yes.
prophecy, either one, but it's a vicious cycle when you don't feel good. You put those Lululemons on
Yep.
and you feel defeated and you feel disgusting and you
Yes.
feel discouraged. And so what's going to make you feel a little bit better? Ice
Yeah,
cream,
eating. And then you keep
Cheetos.
hiding and I notice women, it's adding fabric. So I work with a lot of women who hide in
Mm,
layers. They're
mm.
hiding a beautiful body under heavy, you feel like if you want to conceal, and I did this in the past. I've shared it on Instagram. I
Oh,
used to conceal my
that's what I wanted to talk about.
yes.
Yes.
I had major body dysmorphia. I thought I looked pregnant all the time, so I would hide in moo-moos. And I
Mm,
looked, what you're doing is drawing attention. So
yes.
many women are wearing these moo-moos. It makes you look pregnant.
Yeah.
No matter what size you are, we've got to bring everything in at the waist so you
Yes.
look more balanced and you look more put together. So I am able to help women because I've been there. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know what it's like to not feel good in my body. It took me till I launched my business at 40 to really step into owning my body is perfect as it is.
Yes.
And looking back at myself, even when I was at my thinnest at like a size 4'6", I look back and during those times I felt fat. And I
Of
know so
course.
many women
Oh
can
my God.
resonate with this. No matter society is telling us, no matter what size you are, you're not good enough.
Yep.
And I thought if I get smaller, a boy is gonna, want to date me. I
Yeah.
literally thought these
Oh
thoughts.
my God, so did all of us.
Literally.
I mean,
Yeah.
literally,
It's
we're
so
equating
messed
our
up.
worth, like our
Yes.
worth and our
The
value
size.
to our size. And it's like,
Mhm.
and there's no bar. You can't reach it
You
because
never.
you do get to a size 4 and then, well, that's actually not enough. Let's go like,
No, it's
right?
never enough.
You can't, it's a hamster wheel. There's no end. And so the end is like deciding now, like you said, at like age 40,
Yeah.
that like
It's all
my
right
body is
here. Yeah.
perfect just the way
It's
it is
perfect.
right now. Oh, it's
And
so
I'm
awesome.
worthy of getting dressed and feeling good in my body and showing off. So many women I meet come to me and they say, Chellie, I won't wear shorts. My
Mm,
legs aren't good enough. I have cellulite on my kneecaps. Do not give me shorts. And I look at them. My job is to say, okay, I'm hearing you. I'm feeling you. A few looks after we get started in their session, I put them in shorts.
mhm.
They look in the mirror and they're like, Chellie, I look great in these shorts. And like, yes, you do. You have been taught that from whether childhood, from your mother, from society, you can't wear shorts. That's a limiting belief. And
Mhm.
we all have body dysmorphia limiting beliefs. And whatever body part it is, whether it's legs, arms, so many of my clients don't want to show off their arms
Mm.
because society has told us, like, if you don't have a tiny arm, it's not good enough.
Yep.
My job is to help them feel balanced so that
Mhm.
nobody is even looking at your arms. They're looking at how confident and beautiful you look in your whole outfit and how your energy has shifted. So
Yes.
it's really helping us just understand that no matter what body part you're struggling with, and most women are struggling with quite a few,
Yeah.
when you put on something that makes you feel really good, it just dissolves all of that. And you can go do the work you need to do in this world, whether it's, taking care of your family, whether it's being a boss babe. And then you don't have to stress about people
Yeah.
aren't looking at you that way. They're
Yeah.
concerned with themselves.
Totally.
He's really looking at you. So you have got to get past those limiting beliefs about your body to
Yeah,
then
I think about that
step into
all the
it.
time. Yeah, because
Mhm.
and I sometimes will teach in groups that are heavy with the entrepreneurial, like they're the groups of entrepreneurs or whatever. And it's like if you feel good in your body, in your skin, and in your clothes, you will make so much more money. Like, or you will be such a better, like you're saying, you'll be such a better mom. Like there's so much
Partner.
on the line, right? It's
Mhm.
like if you feel good in your clothes, in your body, fill
Mhm.
in the blank. Like
Yeah,
anything in life that you want is going to be
it's
better because of it,
coming
because this is
faster,
your home. Like, can you imagine if you hated the house you lived in?
right?
Like,
And it's a
it,
reflection of who you are and who you're becoming. When I get dressed, I'm telling the world, like, I'm going to be doing big things. I am changing lives. I'm I'm telling the world, like, big shit's happening and I
yeah.
am going to dress for it because I deserve that. So many
Hmm.
women are missing the messaging factor of their wardrobe and
So
how
how do
it.
we get over that hump if they still don't feel worthy or they don't feel like they deserve it or they are afraid of being judged and stepping out and wearing something bold? Like, how do we get the audience, these women, these young moms over that hump?
I think a lot of it is doing the inner work,
Yeah.
reading the books, working with women like you who are, you shift their mindsets around their bodies and their food choices. Um, I've I've been there. I've struggled most of my life with this, and so I've done the work. I've read
Hmm.
all the books around money mindset, around, you know, hired the coaches. I've hired
Yeah.
mastermind coaches. I
Yeah.
put myself around other women who are expanders for me,
Hmm.
shown me what's possible. I
Mm.
mean, you're ultimately the average of the 5 people you
Hmm.
spend most time with.
Yep.
You earn the average income of the
Hmm.
5 people. Your gut biome is the average of the 5 people. So it's so
So good.
surround yourself with women who you can look to, who are doing those things and who are
Yeah.
dressing for the life they want. And you're going to start, ultimately it's going to, and like, when those friends, when you're going to dinner, you're like, I'm going to dinner with this friend, and like, you need to step up your style. You're like, you want to become you. So like, I know
Yeah.
that when I host a party or if I, go to dinner with friends, like my friends are like, Chellie, what do I wear? There's so much pressure. I'm like, I know that I'm raising the bar for other people,
Yeah.
but I'm like, you can do this yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
For yourself.
For
For yourself.
yourself. And
Yeah. Like,
I think the style journey it's a personal development journey. So it's going
agreed.
deep inward, deciding you deserve more. And every day it's flexing that muscle and growing your self-worth. Be like, I deserve high quality food. I just garments, they all hold energy.
Yeah.
They're going to raise your vibration or lower it. Like,
Yeah.
what are you choosing to touch your body? You have a choice every day. And when
Yeah.
you
I
place
talk about
yourself
this all
first,
the time. Right? Like it is actually transformational work. It is deep work. I mean, you can call it vain if you want. I don't think vanity is
it's
bad
not. Yeah.
anyways, but it's really not because it is an outward expression of
Expression
who
of
you
who you
are.
are inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
really
I
is.
love like my sense of style because it's like, oh, people get to know me on this level. And it's such
Yes.
a direct reflect, like the way that I like to dress and the like
Right.
pieces that I like are kind of funky and bold and silly and wild. And it's like, yep, this is
It's
me.
self it's self-expression. And so many women we've been taught, like, don't express yourself. Just
Yeah.
dim it, dim it. And now, I'm here to also just help women, whatever it may be for you. My style is mine, and
Yeah.
my job is to help inspire women to find what is unique to you that feels
Yeah.
really good and wear it
Mhm.
over and over again.
Oh, it's so, so good. Yeah. It's like a form of art.
It is. And life's too short not to be expressing it and feeling like, and the movement. Like, you can have the comfort of a Lululemon legging in a chic, stylish fit.
Yeah. 100%.
That is what I promise when I work with clients. You are going to feel just as comfortable. The excuse of it's not comfortable, it's a lie.
Yeah.
You can have
Totally.
both. And it's all a choice that you
Yeah.
have.
Totally.
You can keep making excuses or do the work and
Yeah. And I think too, like experimenting, like just like,
yes.
what if you just like experimented getting dressed for a week and see how you felt? Like, what if you just fake, like I do like the saying, fake it till you make it. Like, and maybe it's not fake, whatever.
Exactly.
It's just make it till you make it. But like, just test it. Like, just try getting dressed and see
You
what
have
happens.
to
Like,
start somewhere.
yeah,
Yes.
like just pretend that you're worthy. Just pretend you're
I
deserving and see what happens. You're not going to die, you
No,
know?
I highly recommend, again, take it. You don't need to go out and shop and buy a whole new wardrobe. What you need to do is let go of the stuff that does not serve you. Things that don't fit you, get them out of your closet.
Yeah, this was my
Talked
question. Like,
about,
how do we? And I want you to talk to this angle because you're going there right now.
yes.
But like my audience, my women, my young moms, they're all on this weight loss. Well, a lot of them are
Mhm.
on this weight loss journey. So it's like,
Yeah.
how do we navigate that? Like, how do,
Yes.
do we buy all new clothes now? Do we wait? Like, what do we
Mhm.
do as we're losing weight? And yeah, so just speak to that if
I've
you
got
can.
great, I've, this is my magic.
Yeah.
So you need to buy clothes that fit your current body. And if
Yes,
you
that's
think
what I say. Yes.
you've got to, and you don't need to buy a whole new wardrobe. We need like 2, 3 pairs of pants. You can
Yes.
rewear them. You don't need 50. Okay, ladies.
Yeah.
Then when you do, so buy the pieces that fit your body now. And typically the bottoms are the most difficult. And then the
Mm-hmm.
tops are typically, when my clients do lose weight, the tops typically fit season after season. Okay. The bottoms, if you do lose weight, all we do is tailor them down. It is
Mm.
so easy. $25, boom,
Yeah.
you have the new pant. Okay. So, ladies, buy the clothes that fit you right now. Then back
Yeah, and
to
I always say, like, if you are losing a bunch of weight, like, to your point, I mean, this goes to support what you were saying, is like, even just having two outfits that
2 outfits. You
really
don't
like,
need 50 outfits, ladies,
yeah,
and start small. Rewear those pieces. And then when you hit that goal, keep investing more into your wardrobe, right?
yeah,
And know that the tops are all going to be carried over typically.
yeah,
And I like clients often in their closets are holding on to those sizes that
yes,
so their goal weight, the past that they used to be a smaller size, it's in their closet. So here's my recommendation on this. We want only the pieces that fit you right now hanging in the main portion of your closet. Okay. Anything that doesn't fit you, you're going to take it, you can put it in a bin or another closet so that when you do, if and when you do lose the weight, you can go get those pieces and reintroduce them into your wardrobe. But
hmm,
having them clutter the closet in the main section, every time you see those pieces and you can't fit into it, I know this from my experience, myself personally. I feel shame every time those pieces come up for me. I'm
Oh,
like,
I know.
I can't
They're
wear
like
it.
little like they're
Little,
little enemies in there. They're
yes.
like little, yes,
So,
they're like talking at you. They're like,
yes,
ah,
stop.
you can't wear me. Better
Yes,
get your shit together. I
you're
would
not
like
good enough.
it's
Yep.
the closet crazies, I would call it. Like you go in there and it's like they're just like beating you up. Like it feels like an attack,
You
really,
got to
honestly.
remove them. So remove
Yes.
those little monsters, put them in another closet or store them in storage. You don't necessarily have to throw them away or donate them, sell them. Keep them, but they cannot be in your main wardrobe
Yes, agreed.
closet. Okay. So then, I mean, that's huge. And then you have the fewer things you have in your closet, the easier it is to get dressed.
Yes. Oh, I
You
love
you
that.
can get dressed in 5 minutes. Once your closet is lean and mean, you're like, yes, yes, and your outfit repeating. So these we all have, most of us need to let go of 60% of our wardrobe, at
Hmm.
least.
Why do we have so many clothes?
So we just keep consuming stuffing. I consider it stuffing.
Hmm.
Some of your clients stuff with food.
Hmm.
A lot of women shop at night. They'll have a few glasses of wine. So what are they doing? They're buying, 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 stuffing, stuffing, stuffing. And things show up and they're like, oh, I don't know if I like this. I'll just keep it. Then they throw it in the closet,
And
it has
see. Yeah.
tags on it. And then they feel shame because they never wore it or it doesn't really work for them or their style.
Hmm.
So it's this hamster
It's
cycle.
like it's another way to escape or avoid what's really going on at night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
Mm-hmm.
you can't get dressed in the morning because you have so much stuff
Mm-hmm.
and none of it feels really good for you.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really
Especially
about
your
breaking
online
the cycle.
shopping, you have no
Yes.
idea. What about getting rid of stuff once you come into, like, once you've lost weight, maybe with the yummy mummy method,
Mhm.
and you come into your natural weight or your dream come true weight? What about getting rid of all of those old clothes? Do those go in a closet? Do we give them Goodwill?
You've got to let them go. Donate, sell, get them out. You're telling the universe, this is my new normal. I
Yeah,
feel great in my body right now. I deserve this. I'm worthy of being, feeling this good. Let that shit go.
agreed. And why are people afraid, do you think, to get rid of it?
They've invested so much money and the fear of what if I gain that weight back?
Yeah.
We all think as women, when we get older, we gain weight, right? That's what we're told in society.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be the case for you. And
Yeah.
then in the future, if for whatever reason you need to size up, you can afford to. Like my clients, I work with them on their mindset. I'm like, you are running a big business that's growing, you're building, you can always buy more. We don't
Mm-hmm.
need to hold on to what doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. I cannot agree more. That's so well said. Oh, so good. Okay. Let's talk about sizes because, yeah,
Yes,
there's so many feelings attached to
the
sizes.
size. And I've been there myself. Trust me. So when I work with clients, so yesterday's client, for example, flew in from Scottsdale. This client, we did a poll online. She walks into her shop. She has no idea what size. She's lost 30 pounds, over
Mhm.
30 pounds. Okay. So we handpicked every garment knowing what size she would be. She didn't know her bra size I put on her. She did not know didn't ask, didn't know one trouser size, jean size, nothing, because it doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
What matters was each garment fit her body perfectly and she felt perfect in it. So,
Yeah.
ladies, the size is holding so many of us back. We think
Hmm.
and in the past, pre COVID, everything was skinny and tight,
Yeah.
right? So there's
Yeah.
a lot of confusion now. A lot of women are still buying things that are tight
Yeah.
still. And that's no longer, thank God, in style or on trend. It's everything is a little more generous, a little more loose.
Mm.
So we don't need the butt and the ass to be like, in the past we wanted it to like
Yeah.
stretch and like make our butt look better. Ladies, this is great. Just let your butt be your butt and find jeans that feel comfortable, wide leg, loose or straight.
Yeah.
So the bottoms, and again, I think we have the most dysmorphia around the bottoms because of
Yeah.
our waists. So everything is super high waisted now. And it's our biggest gift because it pulls us in where we need it. So the size, some brands you could be a 26 in, some you're a 30 in. But
Hmm.
ladies, just buy what fits and feels
Yeah.
good. Don't look at the label.
Oh, it's so
It's so
arbitrary.
hard.
It's so
Yes.
arbitrary and it's so funny, like, and crazy how much of it's like, well, I can't buy that because it's a size 29 or whatever the size is, because if I buy that and then I'm a size 29, it's like
Doesn't
actually, like, if you're listening to this, like, actually ask yourself. Like,
yes.
it's asinine. Like, oh my God, if I buy that size, then that means that I am what?
I'm a
Like, what are you making it mean? Like,
right.
I would make it mean that I'm fat and gross and
Yep.
I don't know what. Like, and then I'm just the worst failure ever, basically, is where it
Yep.
goes if I follow it. And it's totally bananas. Like,
It's
it's a measuring stick that is just doesn't make any sense.
so, and online, I mean, it's hard these days. There's most women aren't going into stores. So shopping online, I would suggest buying multiple sizes when you do order and trying them on,
Yeah.
deciding which one is perfect, no matter what the actual size tag
Sizes.
says, and then returning what doesn't fit. So then you can compare and make
Hmm.
sure it feels really good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that advice. Like, what if you bought those three sizes and then
Yeah.
tried them on without looking at the
Try
size?
don't look at the size and try and know what feels good and wear it, you know, just wear it around the house for like a day
Yeah.
and take the tags off. Just make sure it fits you.
Yeah.
Because so many women are stuffing themselves in clothes that don't fit them and
Yeah. We're doing the
you're
opposite.
doing the opposite. You're looking like a stuffed sausage. When if you just size up, you're going to look cleaner, longer,
Oh, it's
balanced.
so funny. It's so backwards. Oh my
It
gosh.
is. And
God, and it
stop.
is. It's our society. It's all this conditioning that we've gotten over all these
Yes.
years. Oh, it's
So
so
yeah,
stupid.
size doesn't matter, but it really is. It's all about the fit and working with, everybody should have a tailor.
Hmm.
Oftentimes your hips and butt are different, size than your waist. So
Yeah.
what do? You need to fit your hips and your butt and then take in the waist if you need to.
Yes,
You
totally.
don't need to stuff your hips and your butt into the smaller size that your waist is. That's
Yeah.
not how it works. So work with a tailor, learn how your pants should fit.
I love that. I know one of like the most popular Yum Mum minutes that I ever did was like, you guys, when you're buying shorts, like, buy them two sizes bigger than you normally, because I have so many clients that like won't wear shorts, to your point, because they're like, well, in these jeans, in this brand of jeans, I'm like a 27, but like the 27 shorts don't fit me. I'm like, yeah, buy the 28 or
Buy
the 29. I
yes.
swear to God, with shorts for me, it's like I have to buy like
Up.
yeah,
And
and it's fine.
right. And the style is in shorts like looser and bigger. The
Yeah.
denim diapers and tight shorts are done.
Yeah.
It's
Thank God.
longer, it's pleated, it's comfortable now. There's so many great styles. And women before COVID were wearing tight, short shorts. Now it's shifted completely. So there's so many beautiful styles that could flatter. No
Yeah.
matter what size you are, you should be wearing shorts.
Yeah, you guys definitely. I'll have Chellie tell us all the things at the end, but like, definitely stalk her on Instagram because you can see how cute she styles the shorts. And it's like, it does kind of make you want to wear shorts.
I say set those legs free. Like
Hmm.
life is too short not to, no matter what size your body is, you should be wearing shorts.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so I think that something that can really come up is investing in nice clothes. We've touched on it, right? But
Mhm.
my Yum mums, they have trouble sometimes investing in the
Yep.
Yummy Mummy experience. And I'm assuming the same is true for
Yes.
like, transforming their wardrobes, right? And why do you think that is? Like, why is it so hard for us as women and moms to invest in ourselves?
Right. We've been conditioned that it's selfish, it's vain,
Mm,
your wardrobe doesn't matter. You should be investing in your children, your partner. The
yeah.
last thing you deserve is to invest in yourself. And
Mm,
I feel that it's the opposite. And this is how I grew my business. I invested everything into myself, coaching, the mindset work. And then I pour all these investments into my clients because I've
Mm.
done the work. So they benefit from all of my big investments in myself. So, ladies, there's no better person. You deserve to feel and look good every day in your wardrobe. And it's just like that analogy of like you got to put the mask on yourself first,
Yeah.
or you put it on, your family. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it really is the best gift you can give your
It
family. Is
is.
like a happy, fulfilled, like
We
confident you.
you
I know it's cheesy, but it's true. And like I can even feel that from you. It's like I can feel like your cup is full, like you're energetically like there. That's like the biggest disservice like I could ever imagine giving my kids is like not a non-full me, like a lifeless me, a shell of a human me. Like that's the worst thing for my kids. My kids benefit so much. Like I can see it. I always play this game with myself of like sliding doors. Like what would it be like if I didn't feel good in my skin? And like I get these little hits from time to time.
yeah.
And one of them is it's always around there's always a hit around like dancing because my kids always want me to dance with them or they want me to go in the pool with them or they want me to like whatever, spin them around. And it's like, if I don't feel good in my body, like I'm
You're
not going
not.
to play with them. Like I'm just
No.
not, or I'm going to out of obligation and like I'm not really going to be present with them. So I do think about that all the time. Like if I don't feel good in my skin and in my clothes, like my kids definitely are going to feel that. And
Yeah.
that sucks. It sucks for me and them and
It's
my husband too.
right. Everybody, it affects everybody. And so many, I would say almost every client that I work with one-on-one has struggled with the self-worth.
Mm,
And they come to me, and oftentimes these are women that could afford to buy anything they want. But the
yeah.
one thing holding them back is, do I deserve this? Like,
Yeah.
why should I invest in this beautiful handbag? I
Mm,
can afford it, but maybe I should just, settle for the one that's on sale.
mm-hmm.
And it all comes down to what, you feel you're worthy of.
Yeah.
And my job is to show women like you deserve that beautiful bag because you're going to have it the rest of your life. And it's it represents ultimately who you are becoming and
Yeah. And
investing from that higher self, knowing, you know, this is your new thermostat. We're
mm,
always trying to raise that temperature, raise your normal,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
because then you can contribute. Like, right?
yes,
If you feel like a shell of yourself or you don't feel good in your skin, you cannot leave the world any better. Like, you can't leave
no,
your family any better. You can't really contribute. So it's like if you can't invest in a wardrobe or you can't invest in losing weight for the last time or whatever the thing is that you want that you feel like you don't deserve, it's like you can't do it for you, do it for your kids, do it for the world, do it for like whatever contribution you are here to make. Because, and again, that goes back to like this stuff actually is deep and it actually does matter because I do believe we're all here to make an impact and an imprint and a contribution.
I
Yeah,
could not agree more.
so good. Okay, Chellie, let's end with one of the questions that I saw you ask on your Instagram stories. And I think this is a question that your clients and your audience often asks, like, why can't I get dressed in the morning? And I wonder if you could just speak to that. We may have covered it already,
Right.
but
We
just
kind of
speak.
hit,
Yeah.
yeah. And often you can't get dressed because you have too much stuff.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
wonder, you walk in that closet. I know your audience's closets. They're
Yeah.
stuffed. They are
Yeah.
exploding with clothes. You get anxiety when you walk in there. It gives me anxiety when I walk in your closet. When you
Mhm.
let go of all of the shit that doesn't serve you, you're left with your favorite things. And then you walk in your closet in the morning and it's like you've got to put those few things together and they
Yeah.
fit. They look great on you. You let it go.
So
You
maybe that's like the homework I often like to give my audience, like a takeaway. So maybe that's it.
edit.
It's
It's
like,
the first
yeah, go
step.
edit it and have like two or three go-tos and who cares? Just wear them two or three
Wear
times
them
over and
over.
over and over again.
So that's the definition of a signature style is outfit
Oh,
repeating. So I would say I work hard on outfit repeating. If I love something, I'll wear it over and over again. So say for instance, my signature stack. I
yeah.
wear the same necklaces every day. I don't care what I'm
Yeah.
wearing. I'm wearing this. And ultimately, guess what? It does two things when you hone in on a signature style. You save money because
Ooh.
you don't need to buy more clothes. You're wearing what you love, and
Yeah.
it builds trust. So ultimately, a lot of
Ooh.
moms or personal brands, when you show up in a consistent manner, you're building trust. People trust others who show up consistently. You
That's
wouldn't
so
trust
interesting.
me if I showed up in something that didn't look like me. You would, there's this disconnect. So
It's like inauthenticity. Like we pick
inauthentic,
up on, yeah, we pick up on
you
it.
pick
Yeah.
up on it, and it's all subtle, but it's the signature. And ultimately, you'll know women, even celebrities that have the best style, are repeating similar looks over and over again. They're not going all different directions and different styles. They're consistent,
Mm,
and it's intentional.
mm.
And
Who's like an example of that?
oh my gosh, just Dakota Johnson,
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston,
Yeah, Jennifer
pretty
Aniston, who I was
consistent.
gonna say. Yeah.
J Lo,
Yeah. Yeah.
every
That's
big. I feel like Anne Hathaway has a very
mm,
consistent.
yeah.
Sophia Richie,
Oh,
everybody
okay.
wants Sophia Richie style right now.
I don't even know who that is. I'm so
She's
old.
Lionel
Yeah.
Richie's daughter,
Oh, okay.
and she recently got married, and literally everybody, all my clients were like, I want her clean aesthetic.
Yeah.
George Clooney's wife, Amal
Yeah.
Clooney, a very signature look, and they show
So
up
true.
consistently. So, ladies, and it takes time. And again, you don't need to go out and buy anything. Look
Yeah.
in your closet and you're seeing the things that, and here's another thing, don't save these beautiful pieces for that special occasion. Like, wear them now.
Yeah.
Today is
Is the day.
is the
Yeah.
day. Wear it. That handbag, why are you saving it for the special occasion? Like, you can always afford another handbag.
Yeah.
Wear it and enjoy it.
It's so good.
Right?
Okay, I always do this. I always say, okay, that's going to be my last question. But I actually have one more question. So, what are some of like the fun, you mentioned shorts. What
Mhm.
are some of like the fun hot trends since I'm like in my mom world and I don't even know who Sophia Richie is? Like give us the DL on, do people even say that anymore? Such a weirdo. Yeah, like give us like what are some of the hot tips and tricks and trends right now?
Right now, moving into fall, I've noticed that this season there's not a lot of new trends.
Mm,
We're going
that's
back
kind of
to
nice.
yes, which is rare. We're sticking with the straight wide leg pant. Okay.
Hmm.
Everybody needs that. We're also doing a lot of suedes. So suede
Mm,
boots. So
mm,
chocolate is big again. Last year it was
okay.
big. It's big. So we need, we're incorporating and mixing black and brown
Yeah.
in those rich colors. Oxblood again.
Oh
It's
yeah.
always coming in for fall, like deep
Yeah.
hues of oxblood. Of course, black on black, moto boots everywhere, like biker, the
Mm-hmm.
old fries, they're
Mm-hmm.
back.
Okay.
So wearing a moto boot rather than a combat
Okay.
this season.
So fun.
And then what I like to say is what never goes out of style is fit. So I don't
Mm,
care if you've had a garment for 25 years, if it fits you really well and works for your body, it's always going to be in style.
yeah. That's so good.
Just try and cut back on the skinny jeans, ladies. Those, again, the reason why is that they're like jeggings. They're
Yeah.
tight and they're just not. Let's move into the softer, flowier, wider. And then once we're doing that wider leg, we need to balance the top with something more fitted.
Mm,
So I see so many women from the past with the skinny jeans wearing those oversized long tunic, hiding their bodies. Those are done.
okay.
Anything long needs to go. Everything needs to come in and be tucked in at the waistline. I don't care if you're a size 18. I've worked with size 18s. We're bringing her in at the waist.
Yeah.
We are not hiding her waistline. If you bring in at the waist, you're instantly looking longer and leaner and
Yeah.
tailored. So again, fit is always on trend. And then I'm thinking, what else?
Oh, what
There's
about shoes? Oh, like you said, okay, you said moto boots, but any
the
shoes?
boots, shoes. So super high heels, they're done. We're not wearing high heels anymore. I don't show them to clients. Kitten heels, slingbacks, boots that are, around this height are really in. And the toe, I like more of a pointy. I'm not into a chunky round.
Okay.
If we go more pointed, it makes us look longer, leaner. Also, we could do a little square. So a little square and a point is always on trend. I'm trying to think what other shoes are hot. With tall boots, you can wear them often with dresses. I love like the moto boot with a slip dress or a skirt,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And then you can stuff in some straight leg jeans into your boots. You see me doing it a lot, and you have little extra fabric at the knee. It's fine.
Okay.
So there's some taller boots, other shoes for fall, winter. I'm seeing like nothing really. Leopard is big again, which
I
makes
love
me
leopard.
happy. Can't have enough leopard in my life.
Same. My
So
husband's like, "Are we done with this yet?" I'm like,
no,
"No,
never.
we're literally never
No.
done with this. Sorry."
Yeah, so I'm just adding all the leopard I can. And it's just wearing whatever you love and just ladies stop the cycle.
Yeah. Are there any myths? Oh my God. Chellee's like, I thought you asked me the last question like 5 minutes ago. What? Yeah. Like, are there any myths that you don't, or like any like style rules that you,
Right.
like debunk? Yeah.
I just did a reel recently. I have some hard no's about tops.
Okay.
I say hard no to boat neck. Boat
Okay.
necks make us look broader than we are. It visually draws the eye to make us look wider. So stay away from boat necks. The most flattering universally is the V-neck.
Okay.
It draws the eye up, making us look longer, leaner. Hard no cap sleeve. Any cap sleeve in your closet, throw it out. It literally hits you at the widest part of your arm.
Yeah.
Makes your arm look twice the size that it actually is. So throw them out. Dresses, tops, gone.
No cap sleeve. Okay.
No cap sleeve. It's so bad. The other thing is off the shoulder tops.
Oh God. I don't do those. I cannot do those. Are just dumb.
So you're moving around. One side flies up and hits you in the ear, and then the other one, your boob comes out.
Yeah, the boobs and and
they're fussy. And I'm like, no investment should be made in those.
Okay.
Same with tube tops. Ladies, it makes us look broader than you are. We should not be wearing
with all of that.
So those are my hard no's.
So good. It's so fun. I could just ask you like a million questions. I mean, now I'm just like into the selfish questions. I'm like, let's talk about me and my style. Oh my God. It's so freaking fun. Okay. How do we find you? How do we work with you? Tell us all the things.
Great. So I hang out on the IG at Chellie Carlson, and it's Chellie with a C, Chellie, Carlson. There are 2 ways to work with me right now. Number 1 is my membership that I'm obsessed with. It's a style society. So I have members all over the world. It's a style sisterhood. So no matter where you're at on your style journey, it is a self-discovery. Month by month, we are growing your style. It's $55 a month. I send you 5 style boards every month. And just as I shared here about what not to wear and giving all of my advice, I pour that into each board. Less about buy this, wear that. It's here's what you probably own. Here's how to style it and elevate it. So of course the shoppable links are on the boards. So if you want something, you can shop it, but it's all about the mindset of investing in quality over quantity. Less is more. We have a monthly Zoom masterclass. Women can ask me anything. It's a style sisterhood. It's so powerful. So I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, so that's one way to work with me. And then I also have my one-on-one, my method, my 3-step transformational method that I've been doing for years. And I work with women all over the country or world with this method. And it's really high touch. If you're ready for like a quick transformation in 3 steps, in less than 30 days, you go from fine to magnetic. And I do all the work for you.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's it.
Okay. So, and we could reach out to you on Instagram.
DM me, email me. I'm always making friends.
I love it.
Out. Yeah.
Oh my God. You are the best. You guys, we made like fast friends. I was like, where have you been all my life?
I know.
Like,
literally the moment I met you, I was like, where this?
Yeah.
We're hanging out.
Totally.
It is.
Oh, thank you so much, Chellie. I'm so appreciative. This was so much fun, and I could talk to you forever. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, yummy mummies, have the best week ever. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.